2nd, 2021. Good morning, I think. Hey, the flashing screen there. All right, good morning. Try the. Hi, my name is Terry Morgan, and it is Friday, July 2nd, 2021. We're here to practice Wudang Qigong. Today we have the advanced sets. We're going to work on set 10 through 17. 18 next week. All right, I'm committing. Next week we're going to have set 18 will be added on. I'm going to put my notes up over here. Hang on a second. I was working on something else, and I got that up. I had that up on the screen over here, and so now I got my notes up. Thank you. All right. As we get started this morning, I want to pay attention a little bit to the continuity between each movement during each set. Okay? So I have, I'm going to get the chair out of the picture. All right, I have given these sets with a pause in between. That does a couple of things. It gives us a chance to recenter, and it also gives me a chance to go look at my notes if I need to. As we move forward, less time with the explanations and more time with the exercise. Okay? My hope is that as folks that are following along will have been following along and the explanations won't be needed. For folks who haven't been following along, I'm going to point back to where I did give the explanations, and you can go review those videos and those classes. Then come back around to what I'm doing here with the practice. It was a critique early on that I was spending too much time explaining things and not enough time with practice when I was saying that this was a practice session. It's a good point. Very good point. All right. Put the coffee down, we'll get started. Shaking the tail feathers. Circle. Fingertips to the ring joint. Press down and open. It's not a big open. It's a little bit. Stay within your own body. Right? Turn. As you come up, the side that you're turning to, that hand goes to the inside. So I'm turning to my left, the left hand goes to the inside and then extends. Both hands pull down. Come back around to center. Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Relax. Open the body. Relax. Open the hips, bend the knees. Toes grip the ground just a little bit. Just a little. Pull up through the Yung Chuan in the base of the foot. Sink into the heel. Breathe in, palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Sink. Circle. Turn to left. Center. And to the right. Come back to center. Nice and easy. Turn to the right. And come around. Turn to the left. Center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax through the waist. Open the Mingmen in the lower back. Separate the hips and the ribs so the waist is open. Pull in and up through the center. Open the back. Open the breath. Use the breath fully. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn and breathe in. Sustain the breath through the movement. And center. Center, hands pressed down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, relax for just a second. We have White Ape presents fruit. Very similar to what we do with push. So we're going to come all the way up and extend out. Pull in and return to the center. Both hands form a large cup. It's a very large peach. These are the peaches of heaven, and they're really big. And we're going to offer the peach, and then we're going to eat the peach. There are metaphors, the peaches of heaven, throughout Qigong practice, throughout Tai Chi practice. All of the internal arts have this idea of being able to receive and consume, store Qi, this energy, right? The peaches of heaven represent, in the mythology, they represent immortality. They're revitalizing, they're nourishing, they have nutritional value, just if we're talking about a physical peach, right? So as we consume that peach, we receive that idea, that energy, that we can receive this and make use of it in the same way that our body can make use of physical peaches. I can eat a peach and my body's going to take some vitamins and nutrients out of it and pass through, and I'm going to feel better because I've had that peach, right? Let's have some peaches. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Shift to the right. Up through the centers. And extend. Return. Eat the peach. And shift left. Extend right. Return. Eat the peach. Shift. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Relax the back, relax the breath, extend through the whole body. Don't forget your back leg. Two more. Last time. Breathe in, palms up. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, relax for a second. Don't relax too much. Red Phoenix flies into the sun. Okay. You're going to take it easy. Make sure that you take your hips up with you. Alright? From here, we need to come up just a little bit. Raise your center. Your physical center of gravity. Raise your center. So that as you come up, your body is over your leg, not on it. There's a subtle difference. You want to be over your leg, not on it. That will give you the ability to keep that straight line so that as you go up, you go straight up. All right? If you're on your leg, it's much harder to do. Pull up in the hip, pull up through the waist, pull up through the ribs, right here, on the side that you're extending up. So this, extend the arm up. Let this help you go up. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Relax through the back. Nice and easy. Don't, and if you got a little tension someplace, go ahead and shake it out. Nice and easy. And breathe in. Breathe out. Cross the arms. Up. And center. And down. Up. Center. Take it easy. Don't force it. Just go there. Just go there. Let it happen. Nice and easy. Take your body up. Keep energy in your rising foot. Don't let your foot dangle. Pay attention to your knee. Two more. Center, palms up, press down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, and lower the heels. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, and breathe out. I mentioned at the beginning this idea of keeping that fluidity, right, through the move. As we go up and down, and we're going to go up and down a little bit more, we need to keep in mind where that energy goes. What's that? The physical energy. This is the kinetic energy of the movement. So how does the movement itself work? It's not the internal part. It's the energy itself. What are we doing? Right? With red phoenix flies into the sun, as I come here, I want to go up and down and up and down. Right? I have a circle. Here's my circle. Up, up. Right? With stirring the grass to seek the snake, we need to pay a bit more attention to using the waist and to where we need to go up and down. As I turn here, one, turn the waist, turn the waist, turn the waist, and down and up, and turn, 1, 2, 3, right? I'm here, here's my circle, here's my path, and then I circle down and come back up. Pay attention to that pattern. It will help. Feet about shoulder width apart, stand straight, pull up through the crown of the head. Toes grip the ground just a little bit. Relax through the back. Open the waist. Relax the breath. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Palms down. Bend the knees just a little bit. And circle to the left. Right hand under. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And up. And to the right. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up. Keep the movements light. Don't go where there's a lot of stress, physical stress in the movement. Not today. Relax. Find the pattern, follow the pattern. Last time. Center and press down, pull up and lower. Stay there, breathe in, breathe out. Relax a second. This idea, finding a pattern, finding where that pattern is, gives us the ability to move through it. If you look at each movement as a static thing, not paying attention so much to how they're connected, but only to what we're doing with this particular movement. And I'm going to show you this in just a second. You miss a large part of the art. Okay? Now, at the beginning, it is necessary to learn each movement. I talked about this over and over. I'm going to demonstrate it with, what are we doing here? Dragon and tiger joined together, okay? I'm going to demonstrate what I'm talking about with this idea of individual movement versus paying attention to that continuity. And I will say that the individual movement is beginner level. If you don't have if you don't have that individual movement, you're not going to get the continuity part. It's not going to happen. So we have to start somewhere. If you try to start with, oh, I can do this advanced thing, I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to pretend that I know all this other stuff, it won't work. It won't. You got to go back and learn the other stuff. You can look at what we're doing. You can try it. Feels good. But without the fundamentals, without the body placement, without paying attention to your centers, without paying attention to how your internal energy circulates and how you can use that through the movement. It's not the physical energy, that's part of it, but your internal energy as well, being connected through the lower dantian, through the centers in the body. Being able to circulate the energy through the movement. Being able to circulate the chi through the movement. Physical energy, internal energy, jing. Internal breath, chi. The physical breath, wu shi, breathing in, breathing out. Right? All of these layers come together. They need to be present. This connection. Dragon and tiger joined together. Hands and feet go together. There's a nice through this movement, right? Circle and pull it in. Don't exaggerate that circle, but it's there. Don't exaggerate it. Don't make it into some fancy schmancy thing that everybody can now, oh, it's a big circle. No, it's not. Right here. That's it. Don't go beyond your own body, ever. You really don't. Even when I turn, my hands still remain within my frame. Yeah, over here, all right, but that's a different. And then we need to pay attention to this part of my body, that I don't go past this. Right? Geometry. Dragon and tiger joined together. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Bend the knees. Relax through the back. Keep in mind that we're going up and down again. And palms up, breathe in. Press down, breathe out. Shift to the left. Right leg out. Pull in. And down, center. Shift. Extend. Pull in and up. Center. Shift. Pay attention to the breath. Connect the lower dantian. Connect the extending foot and the hands through the back. Open the Mingmen. Two more. Center, palms up, Press down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels, and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. As we move, excuse me, as we move through these sets, especially with these advanced sets, especially with the turning and some of the other things, pay attention to opening the lower back here. That gives you greater flexibility to open your lungs. Okay? The deeper your breath, the more relaxed your back is, the more relaxed your internal organs can become. If your back is all tense, the muscles are all tense, your internal organ's not going to be relaxed either. Right? Relax everything, open the lungs, deepen the breath so that your breathing is well coordinated with how you're moving. In some cases, the breath will be much slower than the movement. Okay. You're not trying to huff and puff, right? We don't want that. We deepen the breath. Don't huff and puff. No huff and puff. All right? Seriously, don't do that. Relax the entire torso so that the lungs can fully open. When you breathe in, drop the diaphragm. Pull in. When you breathe out, compress the diaphragm. Big muscle underneath the lungs. Works good. All right. Coiling Snake. I keep trying to step out. It doesn't. Up on one side, down on the other. Come back to center. Up and down. And come around to center. And up and down and center. Okay, so we have this pattern as well as up and down. So twist to go down, twist to come back up, twist through the body. Keep the body straight. So you want to keep the straight line. Keep the weight over your turn to leg. All right, so if I'm turning to my left, weight stays over the left. My right tucks in. Tuck. This is not drop the knee to the floor. My knee does not go here. My knee goes here. Right? Turning the hip. As we go down, right? We go all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going all the way down today. I'm getting closer, right? This foot is planted. This foot tucks in. And we turn and go all the way down. If your knee is pointed to the floor, you can hurt your knee when you go down. You don't want to do that. The knee should slide so that you sit on the ground, not drop your knee to the ground. So you tuck the knee in behind your leg. It goes here. Weight's over this leg, this tucks in. And I can go up and down. All right, there's weight on the back, there's weight on your toe. Majority of the weight stays over your supporting leg. Up and down. Twist. Coiling Snake. Breathe in. Breathe out. And turn to the left. Up and down and center, right, down and center. Left, twist, center, right, twist, center. Relax the breath. Deepen the breath. Keep the movement easy. Support the weight through the torso. Again, not on the leg, over the legs. Really pull up as you sink. 2 more. One more. Center. Palms pressed down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, if you're keeping up with me, you should feel it. You should feel it. White snake sticks out its tongue. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Circles. Lots of circles. Open the waist. This turn. Okay. Hand to the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Circle. And out. We're here. And extend. Circle and extend. Pay attention to the shape of this circle. It's wide and it's flat. You're paying attention to each side and to the center, not to how big a circle I can make. This should be more of this type of a circle as opposed to this type of a circle, right? So pay attention to the circle, that it goes side to side and comes back to the center. White snake sticks out its tongue, right? Stick your tongue out. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the back. Bend the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn to the left, right. 1, 2, 3. Circle under. 1, 2, 3. And down, up on right. 1, 2, 3. And circle. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the breath. Pay attention to the circle. Use the waist. Use the feet. Open the hips. Relax the knees. Two more. Last one. Breathe in. Press down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Very important, especially as we're moving more quickly, to relax the breath, open the back, and make sure that everything is in good alignment and well placed. Okay? Look at my notes again. Alright, leopard climbs a tree. I look at my notes. It's good to have notes. It's really good to have notes. Take notes. These are you're getting a lot of my notes here in the video. So there's that. Breathe in. Come up on the toe. Empty step. Step forward just a little bit, but don't transfer the weight. Keep your weight on your supporting leg. Press down. Pull up. I'm not going to come all the way up right now. Pull up. Change hands and go down. This does go all the way down, so I'm not going there today. Okay, so two things to pay attention to as we go down. First one is where you put your front foot. Okay, make sure that it's well placed, and I'm going to do this again to show you. The second thing to do okay, is to make sure that you keep your weight over your supporting leg. That's the only way you go up and down on it. If you throw your weight forward, there is no chance that you're going to get all the way down. Not correctly, anyway. So as we come up, let me stand here. And here. Up. Keep the weight on the right. Extend the left. And it's as balance issue this morning. All right, let's see, try that again. All right, up, almost. It's as if you're going to go up and down on this one leg, because that's what you're doing. That's really what you're doing. So if you can stand on one leg, bring your other foot up. Better on the left side today. Up and down, all the way up, all the way down on one leg. That's what we're doing here. Not today. Pay attention to as you put your foot down, right? And yeah, let me do this at this angle. As you put your foot down, don't go too far, don't go too wide, right? You never get down over here. Don't go too narrow. You're not going to get down over here either, right? Stay over the heel and the center of the foot. Don't throw your weight forward. Leopard climbs a tree. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Breathe in. Palms up. Shift right. Little step. Press down. Don't change the weight. Up. And down. Keep the knee over keep your right knee over your toes. Keep your left knee over your toes, right? Up and down. And I forgot the first part. No, I didn't forget it, I just left it out. Try not to bring your upper hand up too high. So as you bring your hand up, don't bring it up too high. Don't forget where it needs to go, but don't bring it up too high. Don't turn your foot out too much either. And almost. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Last time. Center, hands down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower, stay there, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, relax. Alright, I'm going to point out one thing and then we're going to be done for today. As we extend through Leopard climbs a tree. We're here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in here. Breathe out as you press down, but sink into your supporting leg. This is pounce. It's not a pounces. This is a cat thing, right? Leopard climbs a tree. The cat's going to pounce and it's going to go up the tree. As it's not a name for a special movement or anything. That's the name of the kind of action that we're going to do. Set, ready, and pounce. As the leg comes out, the extending hand should travel along the leg, pressing out. The returning hand returns. It should be palm down. And just a little bit, not a lot, with the idea that it's a cat. It's a big cat. Okay? So as I step, that idea of twist and extend as you go out should be there. Next week, set 18. I'm going to add in. All right, and I'm still going to keep everything else, but we're going to have set 18 be added in. Appreciate you being here. Monday and Tuesday next week, Wudang Tai Chi. Wednesday, Xing Yi. We are working on Xing Yi's on the connecting form for the 5 elements. Probably finish that at the end of this month, and I will start Tai Chi Sword. Thursday and Friday, Qigong. Thursday, basic sets. Friday, we're back in here with the advanced sets. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Said stop. There it is. I think.